Akoto say Akoto say Akoto say
Not too long ago,
yes,
you sent for the presidential nomination forms to be picked on your behalf, and so that bit was done. Nomination was opened 26th of last month. It's ending Saturday 24th. This morning you are here in the company of others, especially Chairman Alfred and my own Peter. You're welcome home, sir.
Thank you very much.
May we know, as tradition demands, this morning, the kind of interaction you want to have with us.
Well, thank you very much for such a very warm welcome. As you know, the party has made arrangements for the flag bearership race. It just said that the nominations were open. A group of people, farmers, friends, relatives, and all of that, put their heads together to come and pick the form on my behalf. A whole lot of requirements that are needed for the submission of the form, which includes payment of money, signatories from across the 16 regions, and all of that. So we had to take our time to make sure that we comply with the regulations. We are now ready. The purpose of this visit is to present to you all the requirements that are needed for filing for the nomination as the flag bearer hopeful of this great party of ours. And I've come not by myself, but I have a whole lot of well-wishers with me, including my team. The team Akoto is headed by someone that you are very familiar with, the former chairman of the party in Greater Accra, Mr. Afriyie. The co-chairman for the team is on his way. It took me nearly 45 minutes to get from Rich here because of the downpour. I think there's a lot of things happening, yes.
I mentioned it to him.
Yes, he's on his way, Mr. Kenwood Owusu. He will join us very soon. And then, of course, the coordinator of my national campaign, Peter, your own good friend, is here. But not only the core team members, we have here present with us stalwarts of the party constituency chairman, largely from Greater Accra. If they can stand up for me to introduce them to you. Behind you and in front of you are constituency chairman of Greater Accra. We didn't make any effort to invite people around the country, as you've seen here recently. But I can tell you that amongst those who are here are people from Kumasi, from Tamale, from Wa, from Bolga, and from the Volta region. These are all stalwarts of the party who are here to support what I'm here to do today. So I'm in your hands. as to how we go about the procedure for submitting our documents to you. And thank you very much for the space.
I'm here this morning with Patrick Party of the Research and Election Directorate, our Director of Finance and Admin, Mr. Yamwa William, soon to be doctor. my good self. I mean, we've made us a family. So, on behalf of the committee is chaired by Right Honorable Professor Michael Quay. He is assisted by Madame Rita Talata Sobare, second vice chairperson, and Madame Adelaide Ahray, known among many as Auntie Fio. And then the chairman of the Council of Elders, Honorable Hackman Owusu Afriyie. We also have the chairs of the Standing Committee of the National Council. So we have the chairman of the Finance Committee, Mr. Sesha Bankwa. We have the chair of the Legal and Constitutional Committee, Mr. Frank Davis. We have Lord Komen, who chairs the Organizational Committee, Honorable Obiama, who chairs the Research Committee, and Honorable Kwesi Amwakwata, who chairs the National Disciplinary Committee. And so this will be the committee that will invite you later after we've gone through your documentation for vetting processes. You were expected to return the forms on or before 24th, so you are on time. And to have 160 people across the region who are party members in good standing, nominating you alone, captured in the nomination forms, and also to show your contributions to the party and your vision for Ghana. So, on behalf of the committee, you received the forms. You mentioned that your party is trying to squeeze some of you. I want to assure you that your party is rich. Our colors are even enough to, but you know the organization of the conference will take so many forms. At the end of vetting exercise, if you happen to be more than 5, then it will mean that there will be special electoral college, which will be 26th of August. Then the main elections will be 4th of November as planned. In an event that the first two are unable to secure more than, if anybody is unable to secure more than 50% plus 1, then there will be a rerun for the first two, and that will mean that on 11th of November, the party will have to go through this process. So there are a lot of engagement activities that the party will be conducting. It is in this light that the party is taking that small token from you. So you are welcome. We receive the forms and then we go ahead with the next process.
We have the main form, which is then we have all the attachments. One is the family, very important to me. Two, it is the vast photographs that we have for copies. Then the photocopies of all the things that you require, including my CV, my vision for this nation, the party. And then we requested for the copy. Then this is my last certificate, and that is my request. We have a party.
Peter.
Akoto say Akoto say
Peter and Che and Doc, to receive the forms. As I said, we're doing so on behalf of the committee. And I will at this point implore you not to hesitate to defer to the committee in the course of your arrangements. And this whole process, it is our new Patriotic Party. We wish you well, but I also want to remind you that the undertaking you've signed, the contractual arrangement you've signed, and the rules of engagement fashioned out in these nomination forms also binds you to keep your party in mind and at heart, that at the end of the exercise, it is new Patriotic Party we will use as a vehicle to prosecute the 2024 elections. We all want to win again, and so let's be mindful of the things we say, especially those who support our agenda, say that we don't give too much arsenals to our opponents. On that score, the committee is giving to you a copy of the party's constitution to let you know that at all times, in all your pronouncements, in all your endeavors, keep the party in mind and at heart. So we've received the money. None of that will indicate that we've given a token. There's a receipt to that effect. We wish you all, Doc. One phase is done. What we're going to really cross-check is those who endorse your candidature, and we've had conversations, so we should be fine. We continue to wish you well, Doc.
So at this stage, on behalf of the chairman who are here with us, on behalf of the chairman of the campaign team, I'm sure Mr. Owusu is still stuck in the traffic trying to get here. And the campaign team, I would like to express our sincere gratitude to you for the warm reception that you've given us today, and also taking the trouble to go through thoroughly with us all the requirements. We have taken note of the comments that you just made. Of course, this party belongs to all of us, and unity is strength. So we'll be very mindful of the caution that you've just expressed, and I hope that the other contestants will also abide by these expressions that you've also made. So far, the people who are leading our campaign understand that philosophy very well. You cannot break the 8 with half an egg. It has to be the full egg. And everybody in this party is important in that respect, especially the delegates who have been given the constitutional powers to choose a flag bearer of this party. And I hope that at the end of the day, we will be given the opportunity for delegates to listen to us, to make the right choice so that this party can retain power come 2024. Thank you very much.